Alright guys, well I'm back today with an overview of the Century Arms AP5L, which is a rifle version of their standard AP5 pistol that's a roller lock copy of an HK, MP5, or MP5K, depending on the configuration you select. Now, I've been utilizing the AP5s on the channel for a while now and have a ton of different variations, but I've never shot their rifle version. Underneath this barrel shroud is a 16-inch barrel, which is threaded, as well as containing tri-lugs. But before we get into all of the specs and features of this rifle and how it performed down at the range, I want to give a huge shout out to AAC Ammo for sponsoring the ammo to help make this video. I ran a lot of their 115, 124, and 147 grain ammo. And I've been utilizing the AAC 115 and 147 almost exclusively in a lot of the new AP5s, PTRs, and other platforms on the channel recently without any issues whatsoever. This is some of the cleanest burning subsonic 9 I've fired in a while. Just a huge shout out to AAC for always supporting the channel. Now let's get back into the specs and features and talk a little bit about what comes in the box. Now, as you see this, it is a stock configuration with the mag pull accessories and the claw mount that is included in the box, as well as the barrel shroud. So let's start from the front and work our way to the back. Now, the barrel shroud is actually threaded on right here at the end and then covers the more thin 16-inch profile barrel. And to be precise, it's 16.5 inches. Now, this is obviously chambered in 9mm with an overall length of about 33.5 inches with the stock fully deployed. And that thread pitch is 1/2 by 28, and the muzzle twist is going to be 1 9. Now, it weighs about 6.5 pounds, and I believe that is with the shroud included, but I can't really confirm that. Either way, you can remove the shroud and lighten this up dramatically, but I do like the barrel shroud. It kind of protects your hands from the heat, but with that being said, it also kind of traps the heat in the barrel, so it's kind of a give and take. It looks pretty cool, but functionally, it just kind of weighs down the front of your barrel. We may show you guys that after a minute, but for YouTube reasons and YouTube policy reasons, I can't thread or unthread this. They may get mad and demonetize or even strike the video like they've been doing lately to a lot of different channels. Now, since this is the Magpul version, it comes with this Magpul MOE front handguard, which is great for mounting whatever lights and accessories you want. Protects your hand from the heat, but in true HK fashion, you can remove it via this pin right here. The charging handle is fairly straightforward, works as it should. You can do the HK slap, and it actually has been functioning great when it comes to charging and operating the charging handle. The claw mount on the top is a very nice touch. I've got the Zulci on there. It's been working out great down at the range. No issues with that claw mount, and it locks up rock solid. Now, this is made in Turkey from the MKE factory, and the MKE factory knows what they're doing. These guys have become true professionals at producing the MP5 copies, and they've done an amazing job with this setup. Now, the fit and finish is pretty good. Could it be a touch better? Maybe. I recently picked up an HK SP5 simply because I was getting so many HK copies. I wanted one of the originals, and I would say the HK finishing is a touch better. I just don't know if it's $2,000 better than this. So I really like the finishing on this setup. The welds are nice, the standard sights are nice, and the Magpul lower is pretty darn awesome. I actually love the comfort and ergonomics of this Magpul lower. They've really killed it. The texturing is great on the grip, the enhanced trigger guard, the safety selector is infinitely better than some of the other ones I've tried, and the stock deploys very easily, although it's just 2 positions. Collapsed and open, QD slots, rubberized pad. This is a nice setup. Now let's talk about reliability. This was 100% functional down at the range with AAC ammo. The biggest con is I did not get to run this suppressed because I only brought a tri-lug suppressor down to the land to shoot, but the tri-lug suppressor wouldn't go onto the tri-lugs. The tri-lugs were too thick. I've noticed this with AP5s before, where some of the tri-lugs are a little bit different than some of the other versions. That same suppressor will go on one of my other AP5Ks, but it won't go on this one. It's simply some issues with the tri-lugs. You could kind of smooth those out, recoat them, and you should be good to go, but something to consider. Don't pound your tri-lug can on there and get it stuck. It's easier to get it on than it is to get it off, if that makes sense, because of the leverage and what you're pulling. So something to consider, but it was 100% functional down at the range. Super smooth, super reliable, no feed issues, and we tried a wide variety of mags without any issues whatsoever. And again, for YouTube purposes, we're using those 25 round mags, so no need to demonetize this video. In summary, I like it. I think it's a great option. Do I like the pistols better? And personally, yes, and that's more of a personal preference. But if you want to stay away from pistols and braces and you want a straight 16-inch rifle, this is an amazing option, and I'm really glad I got this one. Now, I purchased this one myself. I have no affiliation with Century Arms. In fact, Century Arms won't talk to me. I think it might have to do with some of the earlier videos I posted at the beginning of this channel. I have no idea, but this is a great option. If you want more info, you can check out the description below, and definitely subscribe to this channel because we are always reviewing high value products like this, so you can see it before you buy it and make your decision whether it's right for you or not. I like it. I think you will too. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.